Craig Adams here from weddingfilmschool.com, and today I'm talking about using primes versus zooms for wedding shoots. As a wedding filmmaker, I'm always looking to lower my costs for what I'm shooting, but still keep the good quality of the film. And I was looking at my lenses, and I realized that I could replace 5 of them with this 124 to 105 zoom lens. I pulled the trigger, bought the lens, and now I'm testing it out, and I'm super happy, and I'm really looking forward to getting rid of those 5 lenses. Obviously, I had to look at the pros and cons. The biggest pro is the price difference. Look at that, 600 versus 250. And obviously, I bought some things used, and I got the best prices I could and measured that for the primes. But man, look at that. It's just so simple. I've got one lens versus the 5. I have all 5 of those focal lengths within the 24 to 105. And it'll be so much easier to just not have 5 lenses in my bag versus the 1, and just to keep one lens on my camera for all the prep and all of the whatever, all coverage. Obviously I'll use more telephoto stuff for ceremony and toasts and whatnot every so often, and a wide lens every so often. But the 24 to 105 is going to be my principal thing to go with for the entire day. The image stabilization throughout the entire lens is great. The consistent color is what people don't realize, is that by using different lenses, you're getting different colors, especially for skin tones. And that's between, Rokinon, Sigma, and Canon have different lenses, but each lens has a different one. So like the 24 Canon versus the 35 Canon, you'll notice different color differences. They're slight, but they can make a big difference. So I don't have to worry about that with the 24 to 105. And then the cons, the biggest one being the light. So it's an f4, that's the baseline, versus, the 1.4 with the 50, and the 35 has an f2. I have to boost the ISO, and with the Canon 6D and the 5D Mark III, it should be okay. But with other camera bodies that can't handle the low light as well, that can be a problem. So also it limits my iris and aperture choices. I can't get that crazy 1.4 bokeh, which I honestly don't do that much anymore. I'm always trying to shoot for f4 to f5.6. And if it's super bright, I'm outside, f8 is my cap. I try to stay within the f4 to f8 just because it's sharper, and that's the best focal, that's the sweet spot for these lenses. So, we'll see, 2.8 is usually good, but we'll see if I can work with f4 throughout the entire day with that ISO boost. You'll get some distortion with this lens, which later I'll show you actual examples of all the different focal lengths, and a slight drop in sharpness. It's really hard to tell. Most people can't. No wedding couples can. And, most wedding filmmakers will gloat that they can, but I guarantee you if I put it side to side, no one would know. And yeah, it's just something that I'm trying out. So here's a little field test comparing all the different focal lengths between. So check it out. So some big things that you'll notice is like differences in exposure, distortion, and focal length. So the sharpness isn't that huge of a difference. I zoomed in, couldn't see anything. And the focal length changes could be just human error. I was using the Magic Lantern readout to tell me what 50 was actually on the zoom, so we'll see about that. But, check out these differences. So with this new mindset, I'm looking at zooms in a different way. So I've got the 24 to 105, I've got the 70 to 200, but these are 2 sets of, a budget and a more expensive film set. So you could shoot a whole wedding with these 3 lenses, I think. I could. There's no reason not to try it. The top line is super cheap, just under 1.5 grand. The bottom, you're going to get an increase in control, ease of use, and low light and sharpness, but it's super expensive. It's over 5 grand. So let me know what you think. Does this sound like a good idea, or am I crazy? I could be. We'll see. As always, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Email me, do whatever. Until then, thank you for watching. See ya.